Hi there, friends. The Russian Volunteer Corps continues its special operation in the Belgorod region. Tanks, drones, artillery, armored personnel carriers. The city is in smoke. There are incomings and explosions. And in all seriousness, Vatniks are being told that a bunch of conscripts liberated the tank company of the RVC. The plan was understandable to capture the settlement in order to put forward their political demands on the country's leadership. Yes, great plan, I notice. The same like for Afghanistan or Argentina. We heard the sound of heavy equipment, raised a quadrocopter like UAV into the sky for reconnaissance. A sabotage and reconnaissance detachment was also discovered, up to 40 people, and a motorized infantry company that supported a tank company. We inflicted fire damage. As a result, the enemy was repulsed. The enemy did not pass our state border. The main thing is that you, brother, passed the test for the presence of prohibited substances in the body, because I see that there is a containment of the whole periodic table in you. The fighters performed well, everyone deserves a reward, not a single one faltered. Just wonderful. Not a single one faltered, right? What about this driver? Of the unparalleled SAM Panzer C1 that is fleeing from a drone. He says, hit the drone with rifles. No, where are you looking right now? The road is straight. Yes. Hit it with rifles. Not a single SAM system in the world flees from its target that quickly. The governor of the Belgorod region tells people who are being evacuated that they don't have to pay for it. Let's just calm down a little. You don't have to pay for anything. We can take you away from your home for free. Don't thank us. Russian world in all its glory. As soon as the residents of Shebekino city left their apartments, marauders immediately began to liberate them. They said the windows were broken. Imagine these marauders. Other men said that there were guards, but now there is nothing here. Look, guys, the door is broken down. These people, they are our people. Look what's happening. Well, they must have taken something. Here they tried to cover it, but still there are holes. This is crazy. These are our conscious citizens. Ours, Russian. We do not abandon our own kind. I really have no words. Marauders turned everything upside down. They stole everything. They took out all the accumulated money. How did we end up here? Look at this. It's just horror. How is this possible to steal from your own people in such a difficult time? Prime Minister of Poland Mateusz Morawiecki said that several countries have agreed to transfer their Patriot air defense systems to Ukraine. And this is not very good news, because the more Patriots are in service with Ukraine, the more difficult it will be for our forces to strike. At the same time, Ukraine is already armed better than any NATO country. It took Putin just 463 days to make the Ukrainian army the most armed in NATO. Kuchma couldn't, Yushchenko couldn't, Kravchuk couldn't, but this one managed just in 463 days. Now this is real geopolitics. This is a real strategist. I'm just furious. A beautiful Russian city, located on our land, is being destroyed. They turned the life of the inhabitants of Shebekino city into a pure hell. These two are already praying and studying poetry of Pavlo Ticina. Most likely they do both of that. Look what Biden and Obama did in the center of Kazan city. So I was driving and suddenly I saw how Joe Biden runs out of this entrance, followed by Obama. Seems like they again pissed in all entrances. Yep, like I said. Kazan City, Tunakova 64th Street. Literally 5 minutes to the city center. Biden, look. Maybe that's enough already, huh? You better take care of your decaying country finally. This is the mess people live in. They just rot in here, in a couple words. This is not Russia. Everything is very bad here. That's why they live like that. People just suffer. Very sorry for them. They're just waiting for the Russians to come and save them. They want it so badly. Here is a man who came up home on his Silverado and just dreams that tomorrow they will come and free him from all of this. See? See, he already put the pillows on the porch. Just a pity for them. Just a pity for them. Everything is very lousy, rotting, horror. Just horror. Well, basically, there are 2 or 3 cars in each family because everyone has to get to work. See how they rot here? Nothing can be done about it. Such is fate, simply. Salaries here, of course, to be honest, have not grown up to Russian ones. Here people earn very little. It cannot be compared with Russia. Here people earn only $20 an hour. 22, someone has 25. Let's say I work as a carpenter and I am ashamed to name my hour rate, but I only have $26 an hour. I am sure that every Russian feels much better in their prosperous Russia. Here's the Canadian Tire parking lot. It's like a hardware store. I think it's no secret to anyone that everything here is just outside, but I'll show it again. All goods that do not fit are on the outside. Of course, no one steals it. Yeah, that's how they live here. They live terribly. I can't even imagine how scary it is to wake up in the morning and see that no one has stolen anything from you. Man, that's just terrible. How do you live there? You don't steal. You don't fight for expired food and products. You probably don't even go outside to the toilet. I would come and take pity on you. The only pity is that it's unrealistic to get a visa.